You play different instruments?
Yeah,
What you play?
drums, piano.
That's awesome. Oh.
Yeah. So
We just-
I was doing that. Doing like the church circus stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. Then I graduated college, had kids, and I decided I wanted to do something for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started rapping. Then I started getting paid to rap.
Yeah.
So I stayed.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you really be putting on for
Yeah,
the city
you
for
do.
sure.
Thank you.
And yeah, your music is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I learned from you just on social media. And someone was like, yeah, they was really hype about you. And I was just like, who is it? And I told you I reached out to you before. Neither here or there. And I was just like, that's pretty dope. I love to see people
Our
doing
people.
something. Yeah. And they're from the city and they doing something positive. They're known for something good and positive. And so not only for where you're at currently, but people here talk highly of you.
Yeah.
All the
So
time.
yeah,
Thank you.
that's dope.
Thank you.
My homegirl Courtney, she put me on to him.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Courtney. She was like, she's in a band. They
Come on, Midwest Avenger.
Midwest Adventures.
Shout out to
Yep.
Courtney.
Look at
Courtney.
look at
yeah,
her.
Courtney.
Yeah.
put
Like
me
I don't forget no names.
Yeah, she knew me before all of that happened.
That's all.
Yeah,
dope.
she
Yeah.
put me on to him. She was
She was
like, "Hey, you gotta
always-
check him out." And I was like, "Okay, friend."
Yeah.
I went to school with Courtney. We graduated from Mizzou together.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Fire.
So when did you know, like, all right, I want to transition from just playing these instruments to actually making music?
Being a big dog.
Yeah, and I'm a rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I sing a little bit.
I
Yeah,
know
you
because
got a
you,
little
it sound like you was in
vocalization.
church playing them instruments.
You got it on the same little bit.
Okay, so when did you realize, like, okay, I actually want to do this?
I think it was when it opened up a new network of people. So I feel like when you're a musician, you just hit there Sunday, you get your little $50 check, you go home. But when I started meeting so many different people doing so many different things, you feel me? And getting to be in spaces I never thought I could be in, that's what made me stay in this area.
That's awesome.
You feel me? It was more about the business than it was the enjoying actually rapping.
Okay. Was that move hard for you?
I think it's always hard. I think it's hard because the way the industry going, you can't just be one thing anymore.
Yeah.
Feel me? It was like
be versatile.
you had to be. We used to call people moguls when they was like beyond and doing everything.
Yeah.
Now you have. Now it's just content creator.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen. Damn.
It's the same thing.
It is.
Yeah, when you editing, you shooting it yourself, you directing
Yeah.
stuff, you coming up with ideas, you hiring a crew to help you do these
Yeah.
things.
You got to connect over here. You got to go do this over there, a little something over here. Now you're just creating content.
It's crazy.
What do we have to do to get back to that space though? Because to be a mogul, like that's a stamp.
Yeah.
And everybody, not want to say everybody, but you really know that means something
Exactly.
to have that title ahead of headline. Before
I don't think we're
anything
gonna
else.
ever get back there.
Really.